So there's no really easy way to put it out there. It was pretty common in the medieval period and well, throughout history for powerful men to be able to support either multiple wives. If they're in a full-on polygamous society, there's nothing morally wrong in that society, with their laws and everything, for you to have more than one wife. The order of priority or importance, of course, is in order. So the first wife is going to be considered the most important, and so forth. Does that make sense? But in other societies where it's technically not allowed, either by the religion or by the laws of that society, you'd still often see people of power. Basically, have you ever heard the expression, do as I say, not as I do? Have you ever heard that? It's a form of hypocrisy, is it not? Do you guys know what a hypocrite is? Do you know what hypocrisy is? Okay. So if someone's always spouting off at the mouth about how you should behave and what you should and shouldn't do, and then they themselves go against that, that person would be considered a hypocrite. So sometimes you'd have kings, emperors, that would pronounce themselves to be Christians, good Christians, or what other religion it is that that believes and teaches to be monogamous, to be faithful to one spouse, and yet they have mistresses, they have concubines. One of the reasons it's important that you know this term, in this passage and in others that you might see over the years, legitimacy of the heir. What is an heir? H-E-I-R, an heir. Like an heir to the throne. Huh? Do you know? I know there's people that know these things and you're just afraid to say it. She hates you. It's terrible.
That's not a nice word.
So an heir to the throne is the person that is next in line for the throne. When the king dies, who's going to take over? When the queen dies, who's going to take over? Does that make sense?
So it's like a family line.
Yeah. And it wouldn't have to be family necessarily. A ruler could say, maybe they were without an heir, and they could declare an heir to the throne. Anyway, this can cause problems because you might have siblings that one is the clear heir to the throne, and then there might be a couple of others that aren't. So, in other words, that firstborn son of the first wife, they should have first crack at ruling. They'd be the first in line. But if they die, then it would go to maybe less legitimate offspring. So if there was a son of the king or emperor and a concubine, then they'd be in line for it. So sometimes you'll see these mysterious murders take place, or mysterious deaths, right? Oops. Gee, I wonder how that happened. And then all of a sudden you got the illegitimate child is able to take the throne. Make sense? So think about those things. Please look them up when you run across them. You did the right thing, and then I chided you for it.